Hello everyone, so this is February 13, 2024, and I'm doing my daily review of my trades for today, or my performance for today I should say, and my trades as well. So first I want to go over I guess how I'm going about documenting my process in a spreadsheet here, just going over my morning process goals. I did have 8 hours of sleep today. My physical rating, I did feel good physically, so a 9 out of 10. Emotionally, it was pretty good, 10. Mentally, 8. I probably felt a little bit sleepy, so that's why I gave it an 8. So even though I slept quite well, I didn't feel like mentally sharp. So just give it an 8. So my overall rating, my PEMS average rating that I'm calling, 9.0. So it's still pretty good. I'm still good enough to trade. Something that I just keep forgetting that I need to do is I want to have like a pre-market meditation session just for me to just get my mind straight and fully get awake and alert. So I did not do this. So I'll try to do that going forward. So now my trading performance and process goals. I did create a trading plan, so that's good. I did review my market calendar just to make sure there weren't any, I'm not in the middle of a trade while there's news coming out. Number of trades taken, it's 4. My max that I'm trying to stay below is 5. Number of contracts, I did start out with 2, but I did have one final trade that went up to 5. So average of 3 I put. Percentage of trades that met my A+ setup. Oh, I didn't do this. So I would say 75%. So there was one trade that I was not happy about, which I'll go over. And did I respect my daily loss limit? So I did not respect my daily loss limit for today. And I'll go over that more in detail as to what happened. But I did not, and I'm disappointed about that. So yeah, I'll go over that. So 3 things I did well. So not much in a sense because, okay, so the first 2 trades, I followed my strategy. So, I mean, there's nothing bad about that, even though they were two losing trades. I should still be happy because I did follow that. And then the third trade, I think it was just, I was getting emotionally angry. And that was a bad setup. And yeah, so my performance overall, I give it a 6. Things I could have done better is just be more patient because I did get faked out. Monkey moments, as I call it. 3 straight losses, that's what triggered me. And I was emotional after getting chopped. I mean, I wasn't like, very visibly angry, but, internally I was pretty upset. Which caused me to remove my daily loss limit. So I did have a monkey moment. Monkey moment as in not thinking rationally and doing stuff that I should not be doing. Okay, so that was my overall performance. So now let's just go over the trades as to what I actually traded. Okay, so the first trade of the day. So again, it was 3 straight losses. I averaged 2 contracts in those first 2. I did not scale in. As you can see, it was 3 straight losses here. At this point, I did have my $300 loss limit, which in Rhythmic, it stopped me out, but I turned it off and I'm still working on that, okay? So yeah, I know I was not supposed to do that, but I did it, so yeah, there's that. So yeah, let's go over to the actual trades. Okay, so these trades, I mean, it was 2 trades that were essentially the same setup. So first of all, obviously we had CPI news came out. It was higher than expected or whatever, but the market dropped. Pre-market, it did bounce off this demand zone here, and also on the on ES, we also had this demand zone that I had drawn up. We did have these levels that I had drawn up as well. 15-minute, I should have shifted it this way. But anyways, So yeah, let's go over the actual trade. So what I was expecting here was that, okay, we dropped here. We were holding that demand zone. And here, right before 10 o'clock, I know I saw this bullish candlestick. And I thought, okay, then we are ready to pop up and make a retracement from this downward drop. I went long. I should have put my... Okay, so right now we had a lot of volatility. So even with 2 micro contracts, I was, if with this losing trade, I was down like $120. But it's fine because I did feel comfortable with this trade. Okay, I did feel comfortable. So even though it went against me right away, I'm still happy with the trade because, I mean, we were moving upwards of this level that I had here, and the 9 EMA. We had bounced demand, so we bounced, going upwards, and this candlestick, was looking bullish as well. So I thought that was a good sign. And then the MACD, was showing some upward momentum as well. The TTM squeeze momentum indicator, was also looking to flip as well. So that's what also gave me some confirmation in a way. But I did get chopped up here. Like right away within 5 or 10 minutes, I got stopped out, which is fine. And then, okay, I was waiting for this to see what was going to happen. I saw this bearish candlestick. I'm like, okay, are we going to go down? And then here, I must have not drawn it properly, but should have been lower here. But I was keeping my stop loss very tight here. So as we were going up, I thought, okay, we're finally going to break out of this resistance that we're forming here. But it didn't, so it stopped me out right here, like right away. So this is like the same setup. And I was looking to take it up to the 50% retracement. I guess I deleted it, but it was like the Fibonacci retracement from the drop here, from this to here, to this drop. And I was looking to take it to the 50% retracement, which it was around VWAP here. But it didn't work out. Okay. So it's the same trade. All right, so this was, okay, I had 2 previous straight losses. Okay, so that was getting me a little bit angry in a way, which I still need to work on it, So here we had we were making this resistance right here. Price did not want to go upwards beyond that. And then we had this bearish candle, and then this very inverse hammer, another inverse hammer. So that was very bearish. And then once we dropped here, I went short. Okay, now I was keeping my stop very, very tight because I was also very close to my daily loss limit of $300. So I went short. It started to go my way, but it reversed on me and it stopped me out. So my plan was to take it, to the low of day right here. And it was like a 5-to-1 risk to reward ratio there. So it was pretty good. But it, went against me right away. It went against me right away, and I hit my daily loss limit. So Rhythmic stopped me out. It closed all my trades, and I was supposed to be done for today, really. But obviously I got very angry because 3 straight losses, that really triggered me internally. And then I saw this very bullish candlestick. I was like, okay, finally, this was just like a fake out, a liquidity grab. I should have known because obviously, look at these wicks right here. So there's another wick, faked me out. I should have known that. And I should not have taken this trade, to be honest. So disappointed about this trade. But anyways, I did end up removing my daily loss limit, which I know I should not have. And this next trade, it did go my way. It was the trade that I was really looking for in the beginning. Okay, it finally broke out. And yeah, I have mixed feelings because obviously it was a great trade, but I should have stopped, or at least taken a break at the very least, after removing my daily loss limit. Because if this trade would have gone against me, then that would have been very, very bad. So yeah, it's something that I'm still working on, like I mentioned. So again, what did I see? So the 1 hour, I guess we still bounced off this demand zone. This level, it bounced off nicely, which happens to be this one. I should probably sync the drawings so I could show here, so I could be like very aware of this. So it bounced off that level. And also the point of control on the volume profile was here. And obviously this candlestick was very bullish. And then after this one, I'm like, okay, let's go long. I scaled in, you know, as it was going my way, I scaled in with more contracts. So my average was probably somewhere around here. And then it just continued to go my way, again, to the original 50% retracement that I was looking for to go towards. So I was in about 5 contracts. With those 5 contracts, yeah, I was micromanaging. So I was reducing my stop loss to break even, to some profit, more profit, and then up to here, I think it got me like a $300 profit. So I erased my previous 3 trades, and it just continued to go forward. So I took out 4 contracts somewhere around here, and I left 1 runner. And that runner, I just kept on micromanaging. Then I was up $100, and this just started to go crazy. I was not expecting us to go this high this soon, but it did. But yeah, I ended up with 200. This trade was like $500, $542, somewhere around there. So across 5 accounts, that's a $2,700 profit for that trade. And like I mentioned, it overtook, because at this point I was down $300, and then with this trade up 542, so I'm obviously up. I was up 235 there. So across 5 accounts, that's $1,100. Again, it's my daily loss limit. I should have respected it, but if I didn't respect it, then I would have been upset the entire day. And it's something that I'm going to continue to work on, and really, I mean, the main thing that I need to do is, you know, take quality trades, which I did. The first 2 were good trades, I think. The 3rd trade, I should not have taken it, even though it was a small loss. It was still not good. So if I would not have taken this 3rd bad trade, I would still have some wiggle room, you know, $60 before my daily loss limit. And then since this trade, or that original trade, went my way right away, I would have never hit my daily loss limit. Okay. Yeah, so obviously the goal is to take quality trades that are within my setups. Now with this second trade, I mean, even though I thought it was a good trade, maybe I could have waited, you know, if I would have waited, obviously another 5 minutes or so, 5 or 10 minutes, and then waited until this broke out here, then obviously I would not have 2 straight losses, and I would not have gotten upset. But in hindsight, okay, that's what happened. So yeah, if I could be more patient, I need to be more patient, and I need to be, you know, just patience really, and more aware of my emotions, which I am able to be aware of my emotions once I'm starting to get angry, but I guess I just need to be able to handle my behavior after I get emotional, because you really can't control your emotions, but you can control your behavior. So that's something that I'm hoping to get out of with sharing my journey, and obviously just being very truthful and authentic here, and really sharing my struggles. I think not many traders out there share their struggles. They just put their wins or how great they're doing, but that's not who I am. It's not what I want to do. It's not what I want to portray. And really, if my main goal is just like, if someone sees this, maybe they can keep me accountable, just putting it out there as out on YouTube, and hopefully I'm able to stay accountable and become a better trader by putting my trades out there. So yeah, that's it for today, February 13th, 2024. And if you can relate to what I'm going or experiencing, feel free to let me know, and let's keep going.